Vatican experts will tell you that the foundation for the next pope was being laid all this week in pre-conclave meetings. Butz Corsi joins us now. Melissa, tell us what topics have already been discussed by the Cardinals.
Yes, well, Christine, you know, yesterday the general congregations finished with the 12th and final one. And in there were many different discussions, many different topics that were brought up in 5-minute intervals by different cardinals. Some of the topics that were brought up were the need for promoting peace, the need for welcoming migrants, the need to address the sexual abuse case within the Catholic Church, also the financial issues that the Church is facing, and also addressing the Roman Curia.
Since there are so many cardinals from the peripheries, do you think these meetings ahead of the conclave were enough for them to get to know each other?
Well, they certainly helped, that's for sure. And the good thing is that all the cardinals were actually speaking about this in their general congregation, saying that they actually would like to not have a death of a pope be when they're going to have to meet each other and have these big topic discussions under all the pressure. So they said they would like to have more meetings during a papacy, such as when there's a consistory, when new cardinals are being created. They would like to discuss the hot topic issues right then as the consistories are taking place, and also get to know each other along the way.
Has there been any indication of whether the cardinals want to continue with a pope like Francis or mix things up a bit?
Yes, well, at the beginning of the general congregations, actually, there was a little bit of pushback to Pope Francis's reforms. But as they went along, they seemed to actually really admire some of these aspects of his papacy, such as, you know, how he really promoted synodality and how he promoted hope, and we're now in the Jubilee of Hope, and also mercy, and how he was so close to the people. In fact, they said that they would really like the next pope to be a missionary pope, one that, you know, can really be a bridge between such a divided world.
Now, Melissa, they're all sequestered in the Sistine Chapel and will be until we have a pope. Tell us, how do they get the chapel ready for the conclave?
Yeah, well, Christine, it gets a full makeover. So first of all, they start off with professionals going in to make sure that there are no bugs, no recording devices inside the Sistine Chapel, so that no one can have an inside view of what's happening inside. Then what they do is they raise the level of the floor, first to protect the marble, but also they put chairs and tables on top of it for the cardinals. Then the last thing that they do is they put the chimney on top of the Sistine Chapel because it's not there regularly. And then they attach that down below to a little stove, and that is where they burn the ballots, and that's where we see the black and white smoke coming out.
All right, and we will be keeping an eye on that chimney on the Sistine Chapel roof. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.